Check 1 2, check 1 2. I believe we are all set up. This is a last minute cast that I picked up between Magnitude Oblivion and Well You Know for Nexus Division. Let me just get the map ban information up. Again, this is a regular season match for Nexus Gaming Series. This is best of 3. So it seems that Magnitude Oblivion took map pick and will be going to Alterac Pass. In terms of the map bans, we have Dragonshire and Sky Temple being banned from Magnitude Oblivion. And on Well You Know, we have Infernal Shrines and Towers of Doom. And it seems like Well You Know has first pick this match. Let me do sound check. And yes, everyone's in the lobby, so I don't want to keep people waiting. Yeah, I'm like surprised I was able to get everything set up pretty quickly. Um, like I saw that people were in a lobby that I knew, and I was like, hey, yo, I can cast that. I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. So here I am. So yeah, like I said, Oblivion, Magnitude Oblivion versus Well You Know. This seems to be. I'm wondering what week this is for them. This is their week 4 match. Yes, week 4 match. So we have Well You Know at the top of their division right now with 12 points. They have 7 games won and 3 games lost. Magnitude Oblivion is in 5th out of the 7-team division with 4 games won and 3 games lost. So yeah, pretty compatible, 7-3 versus 4-3. And seems like we are starting with the draft. We have a Hogger ban coming out from Well You Know. They do have first pick, so let's see what they're setting up with that Hogger ban. Typically, you see teams trying to threaten the Hogger ban if you have first pick, so let's see what they build off of that. It's been a while since I've did a cast, so it should be pretty cool. Let me turn off my grandma settings. So my grandma settings being like cursor size and cursor guides. I think that's too small. I don't think I can full ungrandma, so I'll make it a little bigger. But yeah. In the meantime, we do see a Junkrat ban and a Chromie ban to respond. So both Junkrat and Chromie are taken off the field. That's something that you see often. Something that you saw more last patch, I think this patch we've been seeing a lot of Falstad and Sylvanas bans. But yeah, I think Junkrat and Chromie bans being paired together, that's pretty typical. 1 second, I will get my laptop just to make things easier. And I'm back, and yeah, we do see a Sylvanas ban, so yeah, I was about to say that does leave a Falstad pick up by Well You Know. So just like kind of how like Junkrat Chromie are paired together, we see Sylvanas and Falstad paired together. So if one is banned, the person with first pick usually has the favor. But there is heroes still like Genji up to counter the Falstad, so we'll see how Magnitude Oblivion responds. Yeah, they go with Rhaegar Johanna. Pretty good picks, pretty solid picks. Doesn't reveal too much about their teams. Definitely something that is good to see in the 1-2 position. Let me know if the sound's off in any manner. I'll investigate on my own too. Oh, seems like the sound's perfect. So yeah, we do have a new Brightwing. I like the Brightwing pick. So if Magnitude Oblivion is looking to counter the Falstad with Genji, Brightwing protects against that. And obviously a Nubrak, pretty solid hero on Alterac Pass. They can kind of cheese the objective, right? Try to sneak it in. And yeah, we have a Vala pick from Magnitude Oblivion. Yeah, Vala always a solid pick. If well, did pick Vala though, that would make them a pretty squishy team. But they must have a really sick Vala player, so I think that's a super valid ban. In the meantime, I'm going to also announce to people that I'm streaming because I did set this up in the last second. Okay, so who's banned? Yeah, Deathwing ban. I like the Deathwing ban. Magnitude Oblivion had the pick after the turn. Deathwing's pretty strong right now. It is a more open map. So I think Deathwing is susceptible to being kited, but he's still a pretty strong hero. So I do like that ban. We have Hanzo Greymane. Love those picks. That gives Alba last pick with presumably some offlaner type. I know he's a super talented player, so yeah, definitely someone that you want picking last and, really finding those niche spots to counter pick. Greymane's super good on this map for doing the camp. Hanzo really good at stalling. Just a solid pick almost in any map. So yeah, I love those two picks. And well, responds with Blaze and Thrall. So very frontline heavy. I like that. Blaze, Nubrak can set up Blaze stuns really well in addition to the Thrall roots. And, having a Thrall 4-man definitely kind of makes the collective HP of the blue team a little bit higher, which a Nubrak does kind of like is kind of helpful for. And yeah, really solid picks. And for last pick, we see Dahaka. Yeah, definitely like the Dahaka pick. We have a global from Dahaka to counter the global against Brightwing and Falstad. In addition, I'm sure there's some interesting interactions between the 1v1 in lane matchup between Dahaka Blaze versus Blaze and Dahaka versus Thrall. So like, if Thrall's trying to get the Wind Fury stacks, Dahaka can just drag him and just kind of like cancel it in a way. Actually, I don't think the drag stun is long enough to do that, but Dahaka drag can also cancel Blaze stun, right? Like as Blaze is stunning in, you can kind of catch him in the air. A bit harder to do, but something that you have in your back pocket. I think I'm wondering if the global is probably like the main thing. But yeah, so that's who we have for our draft. And let's go in the map. So yeah, this on the blue side, Magnitude Oblivion, we have PP Wolo on Rhaegar, Akfula on Johanna, Punk on Greymane, Wafflecopter on Hanzo, and Albatox 30k on Dahaka. And on side, we have Bishop Mist on the Nubrak, Kenny on Thrall, Calamancy on Brightwing, Hippo, XXX on Blaze, and Eternal Blue on Falstad. So this is interesting. We have the blue team, Magnitude Oblivion, starting out in different lanes. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, this camp actually spawns before the waves even touch. So that might be why they're starting to split up, because they're gonna commit resources to this immediately. So they can't really fight here, right? Yeah, red team is positioned to get the wave as fast as possible. And yeah, seems like they do. Blaze is the one that'll be getting camp. He gets there on time. Seems like Falstad is going the A build, Thrall going the blue chain lightning build. So that's like the multiple chain lightning, right? Oh, this is interesting. Brightwing gets the the polymorph CDR. Yeah, so blue team gets the camp out a lot faster. That was like a good amount. That was like 6 seconds faster. And we'll see what they're able to make of it. W Hanzo. What is this? Movement speed. Oh, a regen actually. Oh, it seems like we had a scuffle here. I guess Eternal Blue must have used his active to hit the top. And red team, Nubrak and Blaze Stuns don't really like attack. Greymane should be able to walk out of here. Unstop was used by Rhaegar, used by Brightwing. Greymane is down to half HP. Not too sure if he has his tap. But a little scuffle. Dahaka globaling bottom. Penny, let's see if the drag gets hit. Oh, the drag does hit! Really well done by Albacox, and we have first kill of the game going over to Magnitude Oblivion. You know what I miss? Like, when I used to play Heroes of Europe a lot, and when you would get first blood, it'd be like first blood. Like it's like there'd be the announcer would like scream that, you know, and you know. I feel like I don't really hear that. What? There's like I don't hear an announcer. But I feel like the announcer in Haas is not as like animated, you know. But yeah, we have both teams going to camp again. Seems like, yeah, the Magnitude Oblivion is a little bit ahead. They are a little bit up on lane prowl too, I guess other than bot. But they're ahead mid lane, right? Structures are about even. Some scuffle here. Well, you know, does have numbers, so they are able to hit the camp for a little bit first. Remain is stuck bottom though, so well, you know, is gonna be able to get this clear. And oh, we do have the Anubrak steal. See if he's able to delay. He just hit the Johanna with the damage over time, but Greymane is able to cap it back. Or that's a Rayquaza. The other doggo is able to cap it back. Yeah, there's not a lot of bushes on this map. You are right. Oh, we have a new rack. Cheesing again. So I think the I think it's the tank's job, the opposing tank's job to watch this, right? So I think Johanna, either in this objective or subsequent objectives, it might be good to have Johanna just camp here and make sure that Nubrak is able to get that. Nothing too much going on. Let's do some stat checks. Oh, we do have Greymane going melee build, and Johanna went the shield upgrade instead of Subdue. We have some soak being missed by Magnitude Oblivion here. Alpha Copter is able to catch it actually. Oh, we have Falstaff flying in. Well, you know, does have numbers here. Future will cap it. Right wing cap is cancelled. Oh, we have some stuns on Greymane. He's getting low, and he goes down. So really well done at the bottom of the screen here. Red team looking for more. Blaze gets dragged, but the right wing spaceship fills him up. We have Johanna coming in. Going pretty low, gets stunned, but nice unstop by Rhaegar. She is able to walk out. Meanwhile, I think it was Brightwing or someone on the red team is capping, and it seems like they're gonna cap this. Yeah, blue team knows that. They're gonna go to their respective lanes. And yeah, really quick team movement by, well, you know, the Falstaff flying over here to take advantage of like a few second window where they had where they had numbers advantage, and they're able to get the kill on Greenland. Blue was able to respond with numbers, but they did respond in a way that got them split up, so I think that contributed to the red team advantage there. So yeah, let's see what they make of this objective. Soak advantage is not too different. We have red team slightly up. Blue team did get the camp out before the objective. Seems like, well, you know, it's doing that right now. Oh, the Haka hits Falstaff with the drag. Falstaff goes down half HP, but don't think he's going to be able to finish him off unless he hits another drag. But we do see, oh, he did hit another drag, but right wing is able to face shift in. The Haka gets low, but does have the essence to heal up, and also the regen stuff. Alright, I gotta watch this more and see how he's hitting the drags. Yeah, he doesn't have drag. He has drag reset, but obviously drag range comes till later. Anyway, we have Greater Mist coming from Brightwing. That's pretty expected. Oh, Thunder hits Hanzo. Root doesn't quite connect. Hanzo is going to be able to jump away. Yeah, let's see how the drag gets hit. We have Gus pushing the Haka back into the wave. The Haka trying to Z out, and Falsa is able to get time. Meanwhile, we have a silver bullet hitting a Nubrak, and the Nubrak is down. Seems like combos were used on the blue side to kill him. So that was a 1-for-1 trade. A little bit more combos were used on the blue side. Though Draw did use the Thunder previously. 16 as well. And bullet sometimes. I don't think there's any ulti like cooldown ones. But blue does get boss out, so they have that going for them. Let's see what they do now. Meanwhile, well, you know, they get the camp out and does a significant amount of damage for it. I don't think this is gonna get wall either, so it sucks because the objective isn't out, right? Like if the objective was out, Magnitude Oblivion would have been able to get that while you know, it's defending the camp or the boss rather. They're trying to go for this. It did take a little bit to get up here. They're probably gonna be able to get it because these two don't have like that quick map rotation, right? See how this couple goes. Bright Wing being phase shift in. The Haka does use Dig, but is able to dodge the raw root and walks away. Nothing too notable on the quest side. Oh, we have another fight. I don't think the Haka's gonna make it. Yeah, he goes down. Thunder was used. Oh, we have an arrow coming in. Oh, he's getting hit by the sword. Oh, yeah. Could you raise my volume? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Alright. I think that's a little bit too high. I don't know. Oh, bunker was used and blaze goes down. Sorry about that. I was adjusting my volume. Let me know if I'm too high though. Because I switched all the way back. Alright, blue gets the objective. Well, you know, it is gonna... Actually, no, the boss is already down. Sorry, I'm like trying to recollect myself because I was doing a sound check. But let's see how, well, you know, counters this objective attempt by going to Oblivion. Balsa does get cancelled, but it seems like he's going to be able to finish the channel. Wondering if the Haka didn't have Z. He did have Z. So there must have been a good reason why they didn't go for it. How do I unselect now? I just select something that's about to die. There we go. We have, well, you know, camp going out first. Okay. Seems like the sound check is good. Seems like that worked. And we have a Nubrak trying to go for a sneak again. He gets it. We have the Blaze Stone hitting Joe. She's able to walk away. She's down to 1 half HP. The Haka looking, gets Cocoon. Dragon Arrow hits 2 faster than Blade, but the Gust pushes everyone away. The Haka is isolated here. He should be relatively fine, but goes down to half HP. He should have Essence. We have Blaze Stone not connecting. Also Nubrak Road Torch too. We have Johanna, WQ... Oh, Sunder hits Greymane South Hanzo. But nothing too decisive yet. If that drag hit, that would have been too decisive. Well, you know, is up an entire level though. They're trying to scuffle here, which may or may not be good given their experience lead. Blaze gets dragged. He doesn't have E. He still has Bunker though. Uses it. Isolation misses by Dahaka. He's able to walk away. Seems like Brightwing got the movement speed. It seems like Magnitude Oblivion is going to press the objective here before red team gets their 16. We have Thrall poking mid just to get them a little bit closer. Rhaegar is able to get the cap. There's only 16 seconds left. 2 people get rooted. We have Greymane Curse Bullet hitting Thrall. Red team's trying to channel, but it keeps getting cancelled. Nubrak getting dragged, getting low, 25% HP. Gets a 3% impale, and the Gust also helps out. And they're able to get the objective back, and with that, they should be able to get 16. So let's see what they make of this. Both camps are up. The objective doesn't have too much timer left. But no one's really... We see a Nubrak trying to head towards it while defending. We have CC getting put out on the Haka. He has Essence, but it's not looking good here. He gets thundered, pushed back. And yeah, red team is able to take him down. So yeah, we have Thrall almost finishing quest. Hanzo and the Haka have finished quest. Hanzo's Falstad reached his main milestone. I think 300 is like super late game, right? 150 is pretty good. We have, well, you know, looking on Johanna. She should be relatively Maybe there's not a lot. There's no damage here. Blessed Shield was pushed out though. That is good. We have Rhaegar, Greymane. Rhaegar going up top. Greymane is staying mid. That would put this... We'll see how much this gets pressured because both the damage are here, right? Johanna getting stunned. She does have the bigger shield from her level 4. We're getting pushed back. Hanzo did make it top. I think this was actually like his honor no matter what happened though. Ooh, nice stun on Hanzo by Nubrak. Hanzo is able to jump away while getting the polymorph. So we have hitting the keep wall top lane. Think they're just gonna walk away. Bosses are up, so let's see how they use that. Falstad still has Gust, so that does make them a bit strong. Blessed Shield from Johanna just came back up. Yeah, they are heading towards boss. We have the Haka burrowing here. Let's see if Thrall gets hit. He's looking. Thrall does get hit by the drag, but nice unstop by the right wing to cancel it. Blaze stun, hitting 3. Hanzo is going down. The Ancestral Healing does connect. Rhaegar's cocoon. And it seems like Greymane and Haka are isolated here, but Falsight goes down, so that's a 1-for-1 trade. Red team looking for more. Blue hits the Haka. Blaze stun hits the Haka. Johanna is trying to peel. Seems like she was successful. The Haka is still walking away, and it seems like the rest of blue team is fine. Red team did buy all the space, so let's see what they make of that. That was still a 1-to-1 trade though, so I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen. Especially with Falstad being down, I don't think they can do boss, right? That's just... I think even if Falstad was down, like, let's say if Thrall died instead of Falstad, I think boss would have been spicy. The volume's perfect. Oh, thank you. So blue team's going for the boss while... Oh, sorry, blue team's going for camp while red team's going for the boss. Seems like they are going to be successful. Magnitude Oblivion is going to try to start clearing the bot lane so that they can keep an eye on this boss. Let's see what happens here. The Haka hit the drag on Thrall, but I don't think that's a good thing. I mean, he still has the dig or burrow. Sunder doesn't connect. Root does. Isolation use hits Thrall. We have a new rack trying to body block. And yeah, he does get out. Meanwhile, that whole time, Blue was doing the bot boss, but red boss is hitting the keep wall. Red team's happy with that. They're gonna walk away. They're noticing that they're close to 20s, so they don't want to risk a team fight before they get talent advantage. Sorry, I just dragged my mouse down. Falsad's looking to clear the objective. I'm gonna take a swig of my water. Oh, then that was crazy. The Sonic arrow just barely didn't make it in time. We have, looking to call New Rack back. They did shave a good 7 seconds off. They do have a level 20 advantage, so let's see how they use it. Blade's still working on the boss here. Does look like this gauge. Well, looking to press their level 20, Greymane Hanzo gets gusted. Nice unstop on the Greymane. Ancestral Healing does go off. Greymane is still in there and gets stunned by the Burrow Charge. Trying to loop around. Rhaegar is now getting hit instead, but he goes down, but Falstad is able to pick off the Greymane and Hanzo dies in between too. Seems like red team was able to get value out of that level 20. A drag hits Blaze. He should be fine though. Looks like red team's gonna finish off the camp here. There's 29 seconds left, so there'll be a good 15 seconds after the objective ends where blue team is still dead. Let's see what happens there. We have a scuffle. Nothing really comes out, but is sieging Magnitude Oblivion's keep wall here. Trying to prep things up for the camp. Let's see how much of this keep they get. They should be getting a lot. If not the entire thing. I think one optimization would have been for Blaze to stay on the objective, for Falstad to hit the tower, right? But I think it's fine.
Get me out of this bunker, heathens!
I guess they got the keep anyway, so the value of Falstad is that he flew here, right? Whereas Blaze would have had to walk from here to here. Also, having Blaze here is safer because he's bigger, right? So I don't think it matters. The mid objective is just gonna fall. I think that's fine. Red team is gonna go top heavy. We have the Haka down here. He should have the global to go up top. His keep is pretty dead. Oh, we have Blaze on hitting the Hanzo. Burrow Charge trying to follow up. Unstop does cancel the impel. Oh, and Ancestral Healing just barely doesn't go off. Really close call. That would have been a sick Ancestral Healing. Really well done by 92 Oblivion. And we have the Haka scuffling. Blaze does start to go down, but Falstad goes down through the green main. The Levo green main. 92 Oblivion looking to get some more. Yeah, let's drag range, huh? So what are the options here? Drag range, the bush movement speed, no, tunnel movement speed, and I think armor? Not too sure. Small scuffle, impel hits 2. We have red team looking for more. Oh, Bro Charge hits 2. Rewind used by Nubrak. Everyone's super clumped. This should be pretty good for Greymane though, yeah. Blaze starting to get real low. Greymane rolling around. And we have Braving getting chunked down, hit by the drag, so can't teleport away. There's Thunder being hit. Not too much.
Let's take him back.
Yeah, them being clumped, like I couldn't really see what was going on, but them being clumped means that Greymane, melee build Greymane has the advantage, right? Yeah, he went all the right talents. Because he's just like swiping like every second. Bigger is always better. That's why Deathwing is the best hero. That's true. I think Deathwing is like the biggest hero now. He's like a mountain, right? Blue team trying to get eyes on this boss. They do start to go for it. They should have vision on the objective, but they let let it get they let them get it so that 90 can get the boss, so they trade there. Let's see what blue team makes of it. Well, is trading bosses in the meantime. They're not really that close to being done though. Dang, this is lasting a long time. I think it was the beetles and Nubrak must have left like a damage over time Q there. Well, it's going straight for bot keep actually. It seems like they're not going to contest the objective. Low-wise, you're pretty sure that thing is the biggest. Let's see, we have Hanzo going back, Rhaegar going back, Greymane staying. Where the heck's the boss? I mean, this threatens Zen, right? Yeah, they should be going back. Burrow used by Dahaka. Let's see if we see anything here. Pretty risky fight. Oh, we have Gust pushing, managing to Oblivion back. Especially shield goes out. Ooh, Dragon Arrow hits 3. And such a healing does go out, but the red team is looking in trouble. Thrall going really low. Greymane trying to finish, but Falstad gets dragged. Greymane almost finished the Thrall, but he got stunned. And yeah, boss does end. So we have game 1 going to Yeah, I got like super excited there and then completely forgot that the boss is ending. If only I was Tokibi, I would be able to cast 5 things at once, right? Anyway, so game summary view. Thrall top damage. He did finish the blue quest I saw. Thrall is so crazy. Like, he changed like meta builds like 3 times in the last month, right? Because after the first patch when he got reworked with the Mythic Quest, or the, what were they called? Like, Pantheon Quest or whatever the heck they're called. Like, everyone was going the Wind Fury build, right? And then they added the Mythic Quest, and then everyone's going the blue build now. So yeah, really cool, really well done by Kenny to get the most damage in the game. Yeah, everything else looks pretty similar, like soak, healing, stuff like that. Nothing too interesting about talents. I think this is fair. Yeah, really nothing too interesting about talents. They all make sense to me. And yeah, let's see what we get next. So we're waiting for Magnets of Oblivion to choose map pick. First pick. Oh, Kayla, thank you for redeeming Stretch. I will stretch. It seems like Magnets of Oblivion got picked map pick. Volskaya Foundry. I'm just gonna assume that they did map pick. Alright, I'm stretching, y'all. You wonder why the Hako is in E16? Speedborough? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because... Yeah, I have no clue why he went. I mean, I usually take E16. I usually like to go race car, but I like barely played the Haka, so... I'm like trying to think like maybe it had to do with... Okay, because let's think, right? Like, if... What is E good for? E is good for running away, and so it makes burrow for running away pretty good, and it also is good for like running people down, right? So if you don't have a bush nearby, you can just burrow, and then you'll gain movement speed, right? Whereas drag is good for like hitting those kind of like drags without any setup, and it also like increases your response time to things. So let's say like Blessed Shield comes up, you have a larger window in which you can follow up on it because you don't have to walk as far, right? Because it's longer range. Yeah, so maybe like Blessed Shield's like a really quick and short stun, so maybe he prioritized like following up more and also like getting those like playmaking drags, because like you did see him trying to make those drags that would kind of turn the tide of the battle, right? So maybe that's why like he wanted to prioritize that. Alrighty, so we have Sky Foundry for game 2. Oh, let me go to the draft screen. Yeah, so well, you know, did have first pick and they banned Hager again. Oh, you know why they banned Hager? Because Alba's on the other team. Chromie ban? Makes sense. So Falsa still and Silver both pretty good on this map, right? Like there's a lot of split pushing going on in this map, so they're both pretty good. So Falstad and Sylv was pretty heavily involved in the draft, and so Sylv was banned by Magnitude Oblivion and Falstad was obviously picked. So let's see if there's any of that going on again. Garage being banned. I'm trying to remember who they banned last time instead of Garage. It doesn't matter. Oh, Junkrat. They responded to the Chromie ban by banning Junkrat. So instead of banning Junkrat this time, they banned Garage. So maybe they're gonna take Junkrat then? Sylph ban. So Falstad, Junkrat is still up. Let's see what picks. Yeah, they picked Falstad. I wonder why they left Junkrat up. Maybe because they feel like he's not as good on this map? Junkrat's pretty good on Alterac, right? I could see them feeling that Junkrat's not as good on this map. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but I could see the reasoning. Well, speak of the devil, we do have Junkrat being picked. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. Like, Junkrat could be fucking totally lit on this map. So we do have the combo of, what is it? The Concussion Mine Junkrat with the Light Bomb, right? Everyone knows that combo. And, well, responds with Malfurion and Muradin. I like Muradin. I like Muradin here because he's pretty good, like, general purpose tank, right? And he's good at brawling for a longer period of time. So, like, the objective does tend to be brawly. There's pretty good points where you can jump from and stun people on this map. There's a lot of, like, blind corners, right? I wonder why Malfurion as opposed to other healers, right? I say Malfurion gives CC, so that's like Brightwing. Oh, Zeratul Blaze ban. Zeratul's an interesting ban. Johanna Leming? Oh, so yeah, blue does play Vala. Because Magnitude Oblivion banned Vala on the turn, right? After the turn. And Chen. So I used to play with that team, the Well You Know team. And they'd always call Chen Unk. Which is pretty funny. Like, yo, whip out the Unk. Malfurion loves really long fights. Yeah, that's true. Thrall being picked by Albatox last pick. So one interesting thing to note, so Val's good here because she stacks you, right? One interesting thing to note, like, I do wonder if Magnitude Oblivion would have sufficient sustain damage to kill Muradin. If Thrall rotates around, they might be able to with, like, the additional sustain damage or additional damage in general, and also the root, right? Roots are pretty good against Muradin. We'll see. A lot of the times I think that I'm just like, would a team have enough damage to do X? And a lot of the times I'm pretty surprised, so we'll see. Less about corners, but the long fights are good. Yeah, you're right. Malfurion doesn't have a lot of corners. Like, his route is a circle, right? No corners to be found there. So we'll start with, well, first we have Kaney on Vala. Seems like there was a swap. Eternal Blue on Falstad. Calamansi on Malfurion. Hippo on Unk. And Bishop Mist on Muradin. And Magnitude Oblivion, we have Albatox on Thrall. Wafflecopter on Junkrat. PP Walla on Anduin. Akfula on Johanna. And Punk on the Ming. In lore, Chen is Lily's uncle, hence Unk. Holy crap. That is true. I feel like I should have known that. I'm not like too like knowledgeable about Warcraft, but I think I should have known that. Thank you, Hoku. Some scuffle here. Let's get taunts. AA Vala coming up. So they're gonna be looking to hit objectives, it seems like. I don't know any Unk taunts, so yeah, don't ask me about that. We have Q. Oh, Johanna hits 4 with subdue. Burden being blasted back, but it does still have door toss. And we do see he has the 3rd win, so he's gonna be able to heal up pretty quickly. Falstad AA again. And Blue loves his Falstad. Both teams on turret at the same time. And so we do have Q level 1 from Junkrat. So I wonder if it's gonna go Q level 4 for that increased like sustained damage maybe. I don't play Junkrat, I don't know. I tried to play Junkrat once. It's not talked about that. We have an early camp going from, well, you know. You wonder if they should send Junkrat into lane instead of Thrall. 4-man gets more damage. Burden stacking. Oh wait, didn't stack. Stacking some. He must have gotten blinded or something. There's a 2v1 here. Blue playing the Falstad pretty well, playing well on the map. So we have Iron Skin increase again. Trap build by Junkrat. And we do have draw falling to the 2v1. Some scuffles there, Murden stacking. The Ming responds to the gank on Thrall. The Sky is definitely one of those maps. Oh, Enderman move hits too. Now Fury getting low, but he should be able to walk out. Alright, chat. Let's talk about something. I'm just like staring. So we have like the camp hitting the top wall while objectives up, right? So let's see what blue team makes of that. Red team is a little bit ahead. I think it was because they were able to kill the Thrall, so maybe there's some soak miss there. Oh yeah, it's hard to tell actually. They're actually not that far back. Who DM'd me? Oh no. Some scuffle here. Who has control of the objective? Oh, no one. Both teams getting camped while there's a scuffle. Well, you know, does take over the camp control. They are ahead on the objective. Sorry, objective control, I meant. Yeah, they're doing a really good job of clearing their lanes and then fighting, right? Because then Thrall has to clear first. Oh, we have Kenny being hit by... He does go down. Yeah, really nice job by Thrall coming in from behind. Murden does get low, but is able to Dwarf Toss out. Yeah, he used the belt to speed up and then root the Vala from below, and then she goes bye-bye. The blue is racking up objective here. Chen doing a good amount. Yo, how's that even fair? I don't even understand. That does so much damage. Falstad, the Thrall in the bot lane. Holy moly. That's crazy. I don't get it. So the kick does more damage. That's all I got. It seems like red team did the camp while blue got objective. Let's see how much Kenny is able to stack here. It gets hit by the hand. They're gonna go for a kill. Doesn't seem like it. Meanwhile, we have a scuffle here. Yeah, I was playing W build fast that day. It was pretty hilarious. I'll track pass. Oh, we have Thrawru hitting blue while the robot punched him. He's able to barrel roll away. Teams did reach level 10. We have this. Oh, interesting to note, Leming went Seeker Disintegrate. Oh, Gust use on Johanna Junkrat. Junkrat is able to concussion mine out. Johanna has the unstop. Falstad is on the Junkrat, is hitting him. He's walking away now. Falstad does get low. Seems like they're gonna mutually decide to walk away. Barrel hits the Anduin. Anduin is in trouble. Gets hit by the Malfurion Root and he goes down. Yeah, really well done by really well done also by Junkrat to concussion mine out before he got in too much trouble, right? Remember that BOG game I had with UTZ where I was offlaning Nara and kept dying solo to Chen? It went like that. Ooh, we have Erden's done hitting the Thrall. He goes down. And it seems like red team's gonna take advantage of that and start pushing bottom. They get the entire wall down. I'm not too sure if they're gonna stay for too long. Johanna drives by. That wouldn't have been a bad time to Blessed Shield the Bala. Because it's not like red team has ancestral healing, right? Bala was like around 60% HP. Leming was at an angle where I don't think the Seekers would have hit, but maybe, I don't know. Okay, red team's about to hit their keys. Oh my, double turret, that is terrifying. Riptire trying to find one. Looks like they go for they go for wave clear and double tower damage. Unk not taking too much. I think he had the shield and he has the damage over time thing. What is that called? Stagger. Johanna kind of out here uses the increased shields to walk away. Oh, we have Caney going blue. That makes sense. Against. Oh, we have Barrel coming out. Leming gets pulled, so she's okay. Johanna is a little bit back, but let's see what's going on here. Light Bomb comes out, hits 2. Burden has Avatar though. It's not dying. Yeah, that was a good scuffle. I got confused because the last game the Thrall was on well you know side. So when I saw the sundering, I got confused why no one on blue team got hit by that. And then I realized. It seems like they're trying to set up a gank on Alba, but he's just staying back, which is good. Red team is playing a very forward posture, so they're trying to clean space on the map. You're gonna have to take notes from Waffle later. You like his junk, yeah? So red a little bit ahead on Silk. They're a little bit. I guess structure is even, right? Ooh, Blessed Shield goes out on Chen. He's able to walk away. Cause that was. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Blessed Shield. I feel like I saw a stun. Whatever it's called. Ooh, barrel use and see if who picks up. Oh, Johanna is able to pick up the healing. Because I don't think Chen can pick that up while he's barrel rolling, right? So blue team, I feel like that was a steal. Them getting the health pack. While I'll try and stack. Oh shit, the gank. So it seems like blue, well, you know, is just gonna capture objective while clearing lanes. Really good map presence here. So that's another thing, right? Like, there's really only 2 wave clear people on Magnitude Oblivion. I guess red team too. Yeah, red team doesn't have too much wave clear too. I think it's just Falstad using his solo presence. Murden gets into the robot. We have Chen here looking for a barrel roll. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, only 1 person in the robot so far. Falstad is mid lane. Oh, we have Bala getting engaged on. Light bomb hits. Malfurion does an unstop and she's able to walk away. Pull use on Leming. Gus pushes Johanna Leming back. Johanna gets pulled. Leming goes down. There's no more pulls by Anduin. Johanna is 50% HP. Gets hit by the Bala stun and goes down. Yeah, that was a good gun. Their ganks are so organized. Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
Red team destroyed the fort.
Like Meridian is taking the fun way. It's draw with the Q. Spell shield blocks most of it. I have to remember to take spell shield. I don't know why I've been taking other times. Oh, barrel goes in, pushes throw back. Chen is trying to cancel the pull. Does a pretty good job. That's repair used on Thrall. Thrall can't be pulled and goes down. Yeah, Chen did a really great job of like playing the angel in range. Clearing waves is a crutch. For players who rely on picking talent. That's true. We have Gus pushing Leming back. Leming should be okay here though. Oh, never mind. The chain kick did so much damage. I don't understand. Johanna gets stunned. She's going down. Yeah, Paul doesn't make it in time. She does indeed go down. Yeah, what the heck did so much damage? I don't know if it was the kick or the volleyball and the kick at the same time, but something did mad damage. That's crazy. Let's see the numbers on this. 253. No glass cannon on the main. 253 and increased damage, so it's around like 600 damage. Yeah, no clue why that was so. I think it was like a basic attack and chain kick at the same time. So red team did reach level 20. So let's see if they're able to convert that into a material advantage. See if there's an engage here. Barrel used on Thrall. Thrall is getting separated. Thunder is able to go out, but Thrall goes down. Falstad pushes the rest of the team back. I think that was to cancel the pull on Thrall. Yeah, the Chen Falstad is pretty good, huh? Who would have thought? So we have red team sieging with Firefly Quiver from Bala.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
They aren't able to hit the keep too much though. I think they can't clear the wave fast enough, so they can't get ball of Firefly Quiver on the keep. It might also be because they're clearing the wave so quick too, because they have Junkrat Johanna. Let's see if they look for a combo again. They decide not to. Well, you know, does have level 20 advantage. Seems like they're going to the objective, for which they have the tap advantage for. They are starting to get, I think, item advantage, right? So that's one turret on Malfurion, one more turret from that camp. Manitou Oblivion doesn't have any items, but they are going to start looking at this health pack. Chen sees it though and does have barrel. But Chen can't get it on his own, right? Murden is staying there, so I think they're going to trade. No, they step off actually. If Falstad was flying, yeah, that would have been bad, right? This Falstad is fly, so no matter where he is, he can just fly and push people into that. That would have been so bad. Red team is looking. Bessie Shield doesn't quite connect. We have Murden jumping in. Ooh, Gust hits 3. Light Bomb doesn't quite connect. Johanna is getting engaged on, but does have the higher health. Oh, we have Barrow being used again. Doesn't quite connect. Oh, Anduin's in trouble here. Yeah, Anduin is separated. We have Murden looking for more. Johanna goes down. Concussion Mine hits Murden back. He's getting hit by... Oh! Nice Concussion Mine. Yeah, he got hit by the Keep. And then the main combo just hit him right on the nose. So, does Manitou Oblivion have enough damage to take down Murden? I guess the answer is yes. Falstad and Junkrat having a quibble. Ooh, Falstad gets hit by the root, but the Ming goes down to a Firefly Quiver. So they slowly clip away at this keep. They're gonna work on the second one now. I think, yeah, that looks pretty clean. Chen looking for another barrel. Doesn't see one. Firefly Quiver hitting Thrall. I mean, it's still a game, right? Like, let's see if there's like a 6 Sunder or like a CC combo. Did he just solo this? That's pretty crazy. Oh, because he finished? 700 basic attack damage? What is that meme? What? Murden's looking. Jumps. Concussion Mine gets Joker to safety. We have Murden getting hit on. It goes down to 50. Blessed Shield was used there. Johanna gets pushed back by the hand. I don't think she has Iron Skin. She's getting real low. She does go down. Edwin was trying to pull, but didn't make it there in time. And this is a 20-minute robot. Both DPS is still up for Manitou Oblivion. Yeah, this isn't a guaranteed finish. No, there is a barrel roll. Junkrat is pulled out. Thrall is getting pushed into the robot, but also gets pulled. Sunder goes out, hits 4. We have Riptire going out. Murden goes down to 5 HP. Chen is tanking the core damage. Liming is okay. Seems like everyone's relatively healthy right now. This is going to be a pretty hard end angle for Red. Murden's Warpath gets cancelled by the Thrall root. Vala is hitting the core, but Malfurion goes down. I think they're going to have to reset here. See if they make it out safely. Vala is cutting away with Firefly Quiver. But yeah, there's no tank or... They do have Sunder though, so they can use Sunder to engage. Let's see what happens here. Anyone is getting engaged on and goes down though. Oh, Vala is getting... Oh, Vala got Sundered into the trap, but they weren't able to finish it. Junkrat goes down instead. The Ming gets jumped on by Chen Murden, and Barrel is able to finish her off. So now, well, you know, still has 5 people up. Let's see if the frontliners of Manitou Oblivion is able to push back. Johanna gets hit by the Malfurion root and goes down. And we have Thrall trying to run back. but he is finished too, and it seems like this game is gonna go over to Well You Know for a 2-0 victory. So yeah, it seems like Well You Know keeps their lead in the division, so they're 9-3 now. So congrats to them. Let's go look at the stats. If you're listening, I don't like to do interviews. So just a heads up on that. Junkrat doing top damage, really well done. I believe he was like trap build, right? Damn, what? That is crazy. Did you see that healing? That is insane. Wait, I don't understand. Yeah, so I get that. I get that. I don't get this. Healing over time is increased by 75%. So how much is that? Wow, Malfurion is that's fine. 75%? That is insane. Wait. I mean, I don't know if this talent is insane, but the healing number is insane, right? So regrowth gives 380 health over 20 seconds at level 1. So level 20 that gives 760. So 760 over 20 is 38 HP per second. And if you increase that by 75, it's 66 HP per second. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? I guess I've been I don't usually take that talent, but that seems pretty good. So by comparison, like Second Wind is 110 HP per second at level 20. I'm looking at the other Malfurion talent. So the other Malfurion talent is at that tier is increase Moonfire's heal by 20, right? For each person with the regrowth on them. So let's say like you have 40% increase. So Moonfire heals for 260 at level 20. So if you increase it by 40%, that's around 100. But that's only per hero's hit by Moonfire. So let's say you're hitting you're hitting one person every 3 seconds. That's 100 more healing every 3 seconds. But only for... Yeah, so that's only like 30 healing per second, right? I'm looking at the level 16 talent. I'm looking at this. Well, I'm looking into why... how they had 130k healing, right? So I'm like calculating numbers for how much this talent gives. So I basically calculated that at level 20, this talent gives like 25 healing per second. But it's guaranteed, right? Because you don't need to hit Moonfire. Whereas the Moonfire talent gives around 30 seconds, 30 healing per second. But it's not guaranteed because you have to hit Moonfire, right? That's interesting. I used to think this was garbage, but actually the numbers work out pretty well. That's crazy though. I mean, the stat is just like insane, right? Alright, so let's look at other talents instead of just glazing over one talent. Or let's look at other stats and stuff. I noticed that Bronzebeard Rage was picked. I like the Thunderclap healing now. They buffed it from 5% to 6%. Plus, this is pretty good now, Thunderburn, because Thunderburn is good because you can potentially get a second slow, which helps you stack more. And it also synergizes well with the Thunderclap talent that was buffed, right? So I like that. And it also synergizes with this, which is like rewind for Thunderclap and Dwarf Toss, but like even better. But I think Bronzebeard Rage is still good. The Volatile makes sense. I like the Gloom. Yeah, Falsa talents obviously makes sense. Chen, don't know enough. Yet they all make sense. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, really well played game by both teams. Congrats to for winning. Really well played by Magnitude Oblivion. Put up a really good fight. There were some really great team fights. And yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in. Definitely check out more casts. I think I'm the only one for today, but check out more casts throughout the week.